We're looking at a quickie review of lines, and we're going to remind you of some formulas. First of all, we look at the slope of the line. If you take a look at a straight line, remember there are 2 points, 2 coordinate points. We label them x1, y1, x2, y2. The slope of the line, and that would be the slope of that line right there, essentially is the ratio of the change in x divided by the change in y. How y changes divided by how x changes, or we normally say it would be rise over run, which is y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So in problem 15 through 22, it says plot each pair of points and determine the slope of the line containing them, and then graph the line. There's a couple of ways we could do this. I can look at a coordinate point, which would be -1, +1, and a coordinate point which is 2, 1, 2, 3. And then here's the line that they're talking about right here. If I'm going to take a look at finding the slope, I could count boxes. This is 1, 2, 3. So I go 3 to the right and 1, 2, up 2. If that's the case, then rise divided by run is rise of 2, run of 3. So we can say that the slope is 2/3. And if I take it off the graph, I could also use the formula for the slope, which we know that m is equal to y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1, which is 3 minus a minus 1. X is 3 minus a +1, and y's is going to be 2 minus a minus 1, which is 3 minus 1 is 2, and minus and a minus is a plus. 2 plus 1 is 3, and I get to the same place, that the slope is 2/3. Now this says graph the line containing the point 1, 3 with a slope of negative 5/3. I'm going to write this as -2 divided by 5. I could have written it as 2 divided by -5, either way. And so when I look at this, what does this say? I have a run of 5. I have a rise, in this case it's going down, of -2. So that says from any point on the graph to get to another point on the graph, I'll run 5, go down 2. So that if I look at the coordinate point 1, 3, I'm going to run 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'm slightly off my graph paper, 5. And then once I've run 5, I'm going to go down 2, 1, 2. That gives me a second coordinate point on that line, and then I can just go ahead and draw the line. This is the slope-intercept method of graphing. I'm slightly off, but you get the idea.